I wanted to come to you and just share a little bit about why we spend a lot of time just doing things differently as it relates to what it is that we do. Last month, we got a chance to spend a lot of time sharing information and stories about Black history. And this month, we're focusing on women's history and just the overall impact of each one of them for me as a Black woman. I feel like sometimes we kind of have to remember that everybody's path in a particular space doesn't always look the same. I think when we think of Women's History Month, we think of it as this general thing that is a blanketed moment for all involved, and that's not necessarily the case. And I think that because of the concept of who I am and all of my intersections of humanity, I bring to the table something a little bit different, a different perspective that I actually love to share in a way that is authentic to who I am and who I've been called to be, and then what we've been called to do. I think that it's important to acknowledge everyone's walk of life is different. And it's also important to recognize that out of it all, acknowledgement is usually what most people in our heart of hearts just want, whether it is you are a woman and that's how you identify, or you identify as something else. You just want to be acknowledged and seen the way that you want to be acknowledged and seen. And I think that that's a fair sentiment given the fact that we're talking about you and you are important. And I think that for us, I always like to highlight everyone's walk in their particular way and not knowing if it makes sense for some or makes doesn't make sense for the other, but just the concept of acknowledging the existence is important for us here at Queen Anna. And so when it comes to our clients and what it is that we want to share, we definitely want to share clothes. And yes, we want to empower and inspire through fashion, but I don't want to conform. I don't want to do it in a little box that is being done by multiple people the same way. I think that understanding that I am different and understanding that I do things different and I think different and I am okay with that. And I believe that everyone's walk should be different because what you bring to the table from your walk is needed because not everybody experiences the same thing, but you have so much that you can bring to the table. Be okay with who you are, do you, and do it different. And know that for a full fact that you don't have to conform to the pressures of the outside world. You definitely should march to the beat of your own drum, and that anybody who likes your beat is going to appreciate what you bring to the table, the way you bring it to the table, and you won't have to change a thing. And I think that for me, that's one of the reasons why I love what I do and the way that I do it because it's so authentic and so necessary in the world for us to just acknowledge the existence of others and what it is that they bring to the table. So again, stay encouraged today. Just know that here at Queen Anna House of Fashion, we bounce to the beat of your drum and we see you, we hear you, and acknowledge you in everything that you bring to the table. Until next time,